Hi and welcome to Soul Harmony Yoga's core stability strengthening video, our first video that we're filming in Thailand as we move over to Perth in Australia. This video is about helping you to strengthen your core, which will in turn help you to strengthen your back and help to reduce back pain. So I'll just invite you to come to a comfortable lying position and just let your body relax down on your mat for a couple of breaths. And then just beginning to place your hands on your abdomen, just noticing your abdomen as it rises and falls with your breath. So we're going to start to just tune into the muscles, the core stability muscles. And then I'll invite you to bring your hands up to your rib cage and just feel your rib cage, your diaphragm expanding and then retracting. It's like your diaphragm moves up to that point beyond your rib cage. And then bringing your hands back down to your abdomen. And just feeling your abdomen rising with your in-breath and falling with your out-breath. So the core stability muscles are your pelvic floor from front to back, the transverse abdominis, so your lower abdomen, and the multifidus muscle at the back of your body, the very lowest part of your back. So to begin with, we're going to become familiar with how these muscles move. And we're going to do this on your exhalation. So you're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, I just invite you to lift the muscles of your pelvic floor front to back up into your body. It's only about 10-15%. And draw the abdominal muscles back towards the spine. Keep breathing normally. And then release. And then we'll do that one more time. As you exhale, pelvic floor lifts, abdominal muscles drawn back, and just notice if you can bring that lumbar multifidus, you can feel the lower back, your lumbar multifidus, as you exhale, and just keep breathing normally, holding your core strength. And then we're going to practice that letting go, and then on your next inhalation, and then you exhale, engaging your core muscles. Hold, and then keep breathing as you keep them engaged. And then release. So from here we're going to start some core strengthening exercises. So I'll invite you to place your palms flat on the floor beside your hips. Engage in your core once more, and you're going to lift your shoulders, head and shoulders off the floor, and just slide your palms just a couple of inches. And then lower yourself back down as you exhale. Engage in your core as you exhale. Lifting, sliding your hands along the floor, lowering down. Release. On your next breath, exhaling, engaging the core. Lifting and lowering down. So just keep repeating that movement, making sure that you're using your core muscles each time as you lift. And then lowering down. Core is engaged as you lift. And then lower. Keep going. Lifting, lowering down. Making sure that you always exhale to engage your core and then lower down. Just a couple more times. Lowering down, really feeling your back peeling down back onto the floor. Lovely. So we're going to change the movement now. If you want to stay with the previous movement, if that was strong enough, then feel free. Otherwise, bring in your hands and place them on your thighs. Engage in your core, and this time as you lift, bring your hands all the way up to your knees. And as you exhale, lower down. engage in your core, and lift. So we're going to do 10 repetitions of this, so I'll keep the count for you, and just making sure that each time you lift, your core is engaged on the exhalation first of all. Just really feeling the strength of your core, lifting the whole of your spine as opposed to just your head and shoulders, lifting the muscles of your head and shoulders, really engaging with your core. You might be starting to feel your muscles now. Really letting your belly soften, your lower back soften as you exhale and lower back down. And just making this next movement your last movement as you come up, and just allow your back to relax down. And then just drawing your knees up towards your chest. Begin to allow your knees to rock from side to side. And then take your arms out to the sides, and we're just going to come into some lying spinal twists. So you're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, drop your knees to the right, and if it's comfortable for your head, turn to the left. We're going to breathe in, knees and head come back to center. Exhale, knees to left, head to right. Next in breath, head and knees back to center, knees to the opposite side, turning your head away from your legs. Inhale, knees, head back to center, dropping down to the opposite side. Just letting your back have a lovely stretch. And then coming back to center when you're ready. And then turning onto your belly, coming onto all fours. We're going to drop back into extended child. You might want to put a cushion between the backs of your thighs and your feet. Just stretching your arms out, just taking a couple of breaths here. Breathing into your back. And then when you're ready, bringing your hands under your shoulders and push up to a seated position. Just using your core to lift up to a seated position, whatever position is comfortable for you. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining us today. If you're interested in our spinal health course, you can go to www.soulharmonyyoga.org, and there's 5 classes here to help you strengthen and create flexibility in your spine. And there's lots of other yoga classes on there as well as part of our annual subscription. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.